Matthew said, I'm assuming he's in the business. So I sell all of our cars at invoice before any rebates and incentives and still get told we're liars. So Matthew, no one's going to tell you you're liars, but however, we just tell all of our clients and customers, and everyone knows this as well, that you guys all get paid on charging consumers more. So we just want to help our consumers. That's all. Be educated. I'm not calling you a liar. I've never said anyone's really a liar except the guy yesterday who told me the car's sold and apparently it's not sold. That's a lie. But I just think that you guys, I don't think you guys lie. I think you guys withhold information because if you tell everyone everything and educate the customer, you're not going to make as much money. You can agree with that or disagree. It's up to you. Unbothered information for a consultation. If I'm you, if you have numbers from a different dealership, I would just have that ready for you. Corinne, no, they have not sent me numbers yet. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Don't you have to pay for Carfax? No, it's free. It'll be free on the dealership's website. If they're not showing you a Carfax, run. Please don't go off live until the dealership calls you back. This is a must see. I'm waiting. What is your fee to help us do the deal? $900. Accountant and auto biz, please stop buying 2016 Range Rovers at 24%. Mary, I couldn't agree with you more. I think every Range Rover, even a brand new one, is the worst car ever. So thank you for saying that. D4-ish, thank you for calling me handsome. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Hey, where'd the sales guy go? What's his name? Matthew, where you at? I didn't hear back from you. Or did he leave? Usually they just say one thing and then they leave. Don't forget your name is Kyle. Oh yeah. What did I say my last name was? Kyle Jackson. Candy, yeah, we just redid YouTube, so we're good. Worst and best car ever built? Ooh. I think the best car ever built. Let's start with the worst. The worst car ever built is a Chrysler 300. Chrysler 300 is the worst car ever built, in my opinion. Best car ever built? I'm gonna go Toyota 4Runner. Any of them. I would mostly focus on like the 90s versions because those things are bulletproof. So I'd probably go that. Why is the 300 the worst? Because it's mechanically just like one of the worst, you know? Just being in the business, everyone knows that. Do you ever try to talk to someone out of getting a bad vehicle? We do. Jess 93, I do, especially when we have like some of our younger clients maybe buying their first or second car. And like if they're looking for like an older, I don't know, BMW or Mercedes, I always just try to tell them, like, listen, if I'm you, I would probably just save your money and get something else. Because at the end of the day, we want to help consumers. I never want to help someone buy a car and then all of a sudden something goes wrong with it in a day or two. Like, why would anyone want to do that? So yeah, I mean, we definitely want to advise them the correct way. We do. I4, I'd stay away. Chrissy C, thank you for the follow there. What about BMW? I like BMW. Anything older though with a lot of miles on it, I'm staying away for German cars. Cecile, Naomi, thank you for the follows. Guys, we're getting a lot of followers. So if you guys haven't followed us yet, top left of that screen, guys, is my profile. Give me a follow. I see a ton of fresh faces in here. Not fresh faces, new faces. Sorry. Chrissy, yep, thank you. But yeah, so if you guys have any questions about car buying, guys, we're answering everything about car buying in here. Again, we also live stream all of our negotiations. So that happens. If you guys were in here yesterday, we did 3 deals that we were negotiating. So we're doing another one probably tomorrow and Saturday. We may go this weekend as well. We'll see. Would you suggest buying a 15 Tundra with 170,000 miles? To be honest with you, I'm not scared of that car. CVO, not scared of that car. Laura, thank you for the follow. Do you negotiate the price of the car before you tell them we have a trade-in? I do. We always focus on getting the best deal on the vehicle that you're trying to buy first. Then we throw in the trade at the very end. Is it better to buy or lease for a daily driver? If it's a daily driver and you're putting more than 15,000 miles on that car, I'd finance it. Did any of those deals go through? All 3. Fire. All 3 deals yesterday went through. All good. We're just finalizing all the paperwork and credit apps and things like that currently. So that's why I'm not negotiating right now. I want to stay live or I want to stay free for all these clients just because we're getting a lot of text and just want to make sure everything's good to make it easy. Hey, buddy, just want to let you know in our group chat, the salesman said the manager will try to reach out to you soon to sign up all your documents. Just a reminder, if they start talking to you about products, you can add me to the call, or you can just decline everything and I can get you quotes on warranty and gap insurance. It's the same coverage as the dealer. Ours is just cheaper. We have a client. They're the finance manager is about to call them, remote sign, and they're going to deliver the car. So this is a very, very important step, guys, for all of our clients. If you've hired us in the past, or if you're going to hire us soon, this is something we do that no one else really does: is take care of you on the financing side. A lot of other people, there's some other companies that do what we do, but after they negotiate the best deal, they just quote unquote let them have at it. Is being I've literally heard someone say that on one of their interviews. But anyway, we navigate the whole step. So like if our client gets a phone call from the finance manager and they're trying to sell them a lot of stuff, I just have them add me to the call and I go over it with them. I negotiate it for them. Like if we see value in anything, which I see value in some of the stuff, and if our client wants it, I'm going to negotiate the best deal for them. The way we do that is on our website. We have warranty and gap insurance quotes that you guys can get on your own. You don't have to hire us for that. You guys can go on there right now and get it. And we're going to use all that against the dealer. If they can't get close to ours, our client's just going to buy ours. It's the same coverage, just cheaper. Tree Sweet, thank you for the follow there. Is it better to lease or buy an EV Hummer? Lease, 100%. Why would you finance and not just pay it off? No car note. You can. That's up to you. I'm happy with no car payment, by the way. How much can they actually come down on used trucks? It's situational. I think it's really depends how well that car is priced. It's a situation where if they've had that car for 60 days and they've priced that car multiple times and kept dropping the price, now it may be the best price in the market right now. So if it is that, they may not discount it too much more after that. Because not everyone can afford to pay it off right away. I agree with that. I agree. I mean, guys, right now, like, yeah, money's tight, I think, everywhere. So, like, yeah, a lot of people don't have 30, 40, 50, 60 grand cash laying around to pay cash for a car. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Guys, thank you. We're at 66,000 likes. You guys are absolutely awesome. Again, we got a lot of new faces in here. Again, if you want to follow us, top left of the screen. And if you guys have any questions about our service or if you want to hire us for us to do your next deal, guys, we got a yellow arrow bottom left of that screen. Please don't hesitate to click that. Send me a DM. Would love to help you guys out. I'm going to be here for maybe a little over 30 more minutes. So please ask all your questions. And then after that, I'm going to go back and try to answer all these questions that you guys have sent. I see a ton of DMs coming over throughout the past almost 2 hours. So my lease car through GM has to go back in September. Currently over miles. Any suggestions? Tree Suite, it really depends how many miles you are over. And it depends if you want to keep that car or not. Like if you want a different car and you already know what you want, you can trade that car in for that newer car. If you love your car, you can buy it. There's no mileage penalty on either one of those options. But if you hate the car and you want to move forward and get something else, like I'm talking about like not trading that vehicle and get something else, but like if you hate the car and you're waiting for 6 months to get something else, you can turn that car and walk away. But that's the time where you're going to have to pay that mileage penalty. If you're only over 1,500 miles, I don't know the exact mileage penalty for GM. I know Honda was like $1.25. So, if you're over 1,500 miles, that would be like, what, 17, 1,800 bucks or something like that. So it's up to you if you can weigh the options, but you may have equity in your trade. Keep that in mind too. 25 cents a mile. Oh, good. Yeah. What is that? What's that math? you know, 400 bucks or something like that. A little under 400 bucks. Yeah. I would just turn the car and pay 400 bucks and dip. Would you go cheaper car or newer one? I think it's situational again. I think it really depends on your lifestyle and what that next car will do for you. Guys, thank you for the DMs as well. I'll be looking at them here shortly enough. So I'm hoping this dealership calls me back and gives me numbers. Mm-mm-mm. Imagine if it calls back, gives me numbers, and then like we make a whole deal. That'd be funny. Good price on a Ford Bronco Outer Banks. Brand new. I haven't negotiated in Outer Banks recently, so I know you can get money off MSRP for sure, but I don't know the exact off because I haven't negotiated one. What should my credit look like to lease a vehicle? Eddie, you generally have to have good credit. So, I mean, top tier is generally 720 plus, but if you have like a 680 or higher, sometimes you can get away what they call like a tier bump. Like if you have good credit history, maybe you've leased or financed with that leasing company before, maybe you have a good down payment to get that extra level, but generally you have to have good credit. If he hasn't called back by now, then they're on to you. I think they are as well. Hoping to have a car by the weekend or Monday through True Price. Oh, Sean, that's cool, man. Sean, who you working with? Do you know who you're working with? Billy? Oh yeah, then you're in great hands. Looking forward to yeah, you'll be fine. Oh, I see it. Yeah, you're on the skip the line too. Yeah, and I see Billy's on it right now, so you're good. If I want to go to Chrysler for lease and turn to my GM, can I see if Chrysler want to buy it? Tree Suite, you can trade in your car. Well, some manufacturers are a little strict about like a lease trade in, but I believe that you could trade in a Chrysler to a GM. I believe so. Or trading your GM to a Chrysler. I don't think that'll be a problem. But don't go into the dealership. Do that. Call them first to make sure. Oh, Travis wants to pay everyone's around. Thank you, Travis. How come CRV Max doesn't seem to negotiate with you? Oh, CarMax. How come CarMax doesn't seem to negotiate with you? It's because CarMax doesn't negotiate. That's correct. They won't negotiate. Good price on Kia Sorento. Kia Sorento, I'll tell you the exact deal we just got recently, a couple of days ago. Kia Sorento. Now we were pretty specific on color, but oh, I'm sorry, we did a Kia Sportage. Kia Sorento, due to the size, probably not too much. There's not a lot of profit in that car. 2-3 grand, maybe, depending on where you're at. Sean, oh, I got you. Yep, that's cool, man. I'll be using your services once I know what car I want. And fingers crossed that you'll be available. Oh, I will. I'm always available, guys. If you guys ever sign up with us, just make sure at the bottom of the sign up sheet you can request me. I personally will do your deal if you request me. So, and don't worry, I work literally 24/7. I'm on. This is my full time job, 7 days a week. So, I will personally make sure if you request me to do your deal. Buying 2025 Tacoma 4-wheel drive today, 15K miles, 38. Is that good? Keith, I would try to ask a little bit more questions there. I would want to see like the full breakdown of the numbers of what they're charging you. I would want to see if they're charging you dealer add-ons. I would want to see what their doc fee is. I would, if you're financing, I want to see what type of rate they may try to charge you for. So, but I like the Tacomas. I like the Tacomas. One of my favorite trucks. So, should you avoid buying from them, or do you think they offer good prices? I avoid buying used cars at CarMax. I think they're overpriced, and I've also heard that their reconditioning process is very minimal. So I'd stay away. Looking for right now for an F-150. How fast can you try to work with us? Mexico, Mi Corazon. I'm so sorry if I mispronounced that, by the way. If you, we have two options. We have the $900 package, which is our full car concierge, would do all that. You could also skip the line for $1,200. So that will literally put you into my queue for the next deal. So if you sign up with that today, a member of my team will reach out to you between today and tomorrow. They'll make your list of the exact car you're looking to buy at multiple different dealers. From there, I should be able to get it maybe tomorrow or Saturday. So I think we may, if we rush this right now, we could probably get you a deal by Saturday. I wouldn't say, well, Saturday maybe. We could definitely start working on it probably by Saturday, and then maybe get you the deal between Saturday and Monday. The only reason I'm backpedal there is because Saturdays calling in dealerships is always they always just say that they're so busy on Saturday and they can't get back to us and stuff like that. So as long as we can get a dealer who's not busy, we should be able to make a deal by Saturday. I'm in California. Do they deliver? Do they deliver? It depends on the dealer and depends what type of deal we can get. And the 900 price by when? 900, we should, it's usually like 7 to 10 days max. We're probably shorter than that. We're probably 4 to 5 days when we probably start working your deal. So today, Thursday, we should be able to start working your deal by Wednesday, maybe even sooner, maybe Tuesday. But keep in mind, if I'm you, I wouldn't pay to skip the line in that case because I mean, at the end of the day, like there's not a big rush for these cars. You can get great deals on them, and we have 10 days till the end of the month, so we still get a great deal by the end of the month. Alfred, thank you for sharing the live. Is the 2026 demo courtesy Subaru Outback easy to find in Florida? $300, no money down. No, it's tough to find, at least from my research. But I mean, you get a great deal on a brand new one right now. Ooh. Also, if they try to sell you anything, you can just tell them to talk to me, your brother. I'm in the business, is what you can tell them, and then I will negotiate it with them. So our client's on the phone with the finance manager now. He just said he'll let me know shortly. So hopefully he patches me in so we can negotiate with the finance manager. That's also fun. Oh, here we go. Hold on 1 second, guys. He just sent me the contracts. I just want to make sure this looks good. Dun, dun, dun. Hybrid. $37,625. Sorry, guys. 1 second. He just texted me the contract. I'm just reading over the contract real quick. 37,621. 37,621. And yes, that contract looks good. You are good to sign. Perfect. So he just declined all the protection. So easy enough. Should you carry over your current loan if you owe on it, or just get a different loan without it? Jenny, I have no problem with just transferring that loan. So like, for easy math, let's say if you owe 20 grand, but your trade-in is worth 25 grand, that's $5,000 of equity down payment per se that goes into your next loan. So I'm cool doing that, but it really just depends on you. Like if you can also get that 5 grand of equity into your pocket as a check back. If you have negative equity, I think it's a little bit different, but I'm okay with kind of rolling that in if you really like the next vehicle that you want. So it just depends. We owe 4 grand, but not worth that. Oh yeah, if you just owe 4 grand and you know, boy, they give you like 2 grand maybe. So yeah, just roll that over into the next loan. You can't be that much negative equity, so that's good. How good deals do they have on Equinoxes, Trailblazers, and TRX and Cali? They have good deals, unbothered. Good deals on all of them. Compact SUV that won't break. They're all good cars. Any deals on 2026 Jeep over? Every 2026 Jeep got a great deal on it. When's the best time to buy a diesel truck? Anytime. Do you think Alfa Romeo is a dying brand? I do. Yes, I do. Why are 4Runners such a pain to get a deal on out here in Cali? You can get a deal on them. You just got to call enough dealers. You just got to call enough dealers. Depending upon Trello, I mean, we've seen up to 4 grand off MSRP. Mexico, thank you for the follow. Guys, again, anyone has, I know we have a lot of questions about our service, but for any additional information about our service, or if you want to hire us to move forward, yellow arrow on the bottom left of that screen. Again, I'm going to show you real quick, just because we've had a lot of questions about it. So if you're on my thing right now, right, on the very bottom down here, very bottom, right there, that yellow arrow, bloop. You can click that. Super easy. Send me a DM. Texas market versus California is crazy different, very crazy. But it also depends on the car. I mean, keep in mind, we're getting some of I guess we're getting more. What's the way to say this? I wouldn't say worse deals, but we're just getting less discounts on West Coast. But again, their dock fee is so much lower, so like it's a different market. You know, for those guys who don't know, California is capped on their dock fee. So if you're ever buying a car at any state besides California, they're capped. They have an $85 dock fee. But if you look at Florida, it's not crazy to see $1,000, $1,200 dock fee, or anywhere else. You know, you may see $400 here, $600 here, but then $1,200 here. But you're getting bigger discounts in those states that have higher dock fees, so it compensates. How much is your fee, and we'll still have a down payment? Tree Sweep, our fee is $900 unless you want to skip the line and be literally the next deal that we work. It's $1,200. But yeah, if you want to designate some of your down payment to hire us, you can. But when it comes to financing and down payment, keep in mind you may not have to put any down payment down if you have good credit. I need to use 10 grand on my Amex card to get my bonus from them. Will you be able to get a dealership to take? Mexico, each dealership's a little bit different. 10 grand on a credit card sometimes isn't doable. Some dealerships do say it's okay. There's a lot of credit card fees that go into that, so some dealerships are against it. Genesis brand in general, I'm not the biggest fan. Sweet Pea Cap, I'm not the biggest fan. I think it's just overpriced. What about Lexus GX550? Great car, Lauren, great car. Tough to get discounts and tough to get right now, but you can still get a good deal and good discounts. We work them all the time. But that is probably one of my favorite cars right now, Lauren. To take 10 grand in credit card. Yeah. My sister went to Texas for a foreigner and got 7 grand off MSRP. Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's doable. It's doable. Do dealerships that don't negotiate ever truly have the best prices? No. I mean, they generally have a very, very good price online because they can't negotiate that, of course. But when it comes down to it, in reality, you can take that deal and you can go any other dealership who does negotiate and they'll beat the deal. So no, it's not the best deal. How much can I try to get off MSRP? Hatchback Sport, $2,500 off MSRP, maybe. That's tough, though. Do you recommend financing with Capital One? Paul Scolo, great question. I think there's better lenders out there than Capital One personally, but I mean, at the end of the day, if you're getting a good rate from Capital One, no. I think I'm okay with Capital One. The lady, thank you for the follow. And Potsco, thank you for the follow. Sweet Pea Cat, you're welcome. I know they're selling like crazy. That's why I'm worried about not getting money off. Well, I mean, Lauren, keep in mind, like a lot of dealers are going to tell you that they're in high demand, all that stuff. We're getting, I haven't personally done one recently, but I think you still get a little bit of money off. It really just depends. But you just want to call a lot of dealers to make sure that you can. They said that about the Land Cruiser like last month, and we ended up getting 5 grand off MSRP. Is it possible to get a used car for $2,000 over the book value? Maybe on Facebook Marketplace where someone doesn't know the value of their car, yeah, but at a dealership, probably not. Need any Toyota deals in New Hampshire? We're always working Toyota deals, so send me a DM, Nate. We'd love to maybe put some deals together. Do the manufacturers offer the best financing routes? No, not always. Not always. That's why you always want to get a pre-approval at your bank or your credit union. When's the dealer calling back with numbers? I don't know. It's a good question. I had a missed call from a number, but I texted them and asked who it was, but I haven't heard anything back. They were trying to sell the 2024 used ones for brand new 2026. Oh, of course they are, Lauren. Yeah. Yeah, it's just nuts like what they do. You know, supply and demand is what they say. I've got a Sienna Platinum that needs to go, looking for a huge discount on it. Ooh. Nate, how much discount? May have a buyer. What is an APR for a 680 credit score? Pot score, you're kind of in that sweet spot where you can still qualify for top tier. I think it depends what type of car you're buying, though. But if it's a new car, you may be able to get around 4 or 5%. If it's a used car, maybe around 6. You know, depends on the year and all that too of the car that you're trying to buy. Thoughts of Infinity QX550? Infinity, I hate to say this as well because I know you just asked the question about Genesis. I also think Infinity isn't quite worth the money. I just think there's better cars. Like if you're looking luxury, I like Acura and Lexus the best personally. It's going to hold its value better. That car lasts longer. They're Honda and Toyota products, obviously. So Dealership has a car for $6,000 over Blue Book value. Ooh, over Blue Book? Oh, over. I thought you were saying under earlier. Well, I mean, keep in mind if it's a cheap car and the supplies, if there's no supply, like think about it like this. If there's like a 2010 Honda Civic with 100,000 miles on it, that is an outlier car, and then someone's gonna buy that car, no problem. So they may charge a premium on that car. So, but if you're trying to buy that car, I would use Kelly Blue Book as an advantage to negotiate that vehicle down. Grand Wagoneer thoughts? Not my favorite car, but you can get some killer discounts on them, like killer. So, thoughts on Toyota Grand Highlander? Big fan. Why are trucks cheaper in North Carolina versus Texas? Well, it depends on the truck, depends on the value. I mean, there's different markets. So, like a North Carolina market is going to be different than Texas market. So it just depends. I'm searching for used Honda Civics, but so many have a lot of miles. Understood. Lexus is the smoothest riding car out there, in my opinion. I agree. Thanks. I do like Acura. Yeah, Acura's a good car. I just bought a Hyundai Palisade. They get a lot of hate, but I love it. Yeah, Hyundai Palisade is a great car. I just spent some $4,500 off Sienna Platinum. Ooh, okay. Nate, I'll go back to our other advocates and see what we can do. How much do you think I can get off a 2026 Mazda 6.5 Preferred in New York City? Close to 4 grand off, maybe even 4 grand. Brother, we did the credit app expecting to get a white with red based upon your word of getting the vehicle. Yes, absolutely. I'm getting all the ETA and everything right now. They're just looking. Thoughts on Subarus? Big Subaru fan. Tyler, can you negotiate my Bugatti deal? Yes, if you find a Bugatti deal, yes, I can negotiate it. And that's not a joke. I did supercars and hypercars, so yes, we can do it. But I feel like CVO is joking about buying a Bugatti. What's the best discount on a loaded Telluride hybrid? Loaded? They're tough. I mean, if it's not the specific Panthera metal gray, which is one we just negotiated, which is tough to get, you could probably get about 3 grand off MSRP, maybe a little bit more. We did 3 grand off like 2 weeks ago. It was like a blue one though. Thoughts on Nissan Pathfinder? I'm a fan, Paula. I'm trolling, but Corinne, yeah, Corinne. We just helped her get a Panthera metal, which is it's tough. That's just those matte colors. Well, it's matte. That's why matte colors they're tough. It was fun. I got you, CVO. Yeah, no worries. I just want a black one. Yeah, a black one, you probably get a better deal. You probably get closer to 3 grand off MSRP. But now keep in mind, it's going to take you a lot of dealerships to get that. A lot of phone calls. Like we called a lot of dealers for this key today. Right? I think it was over 20. But there wasn't a lot of Panthera matte color ones out there, so we just called everyone in the entire country that had one, and yeah, stuff. 2017 Chevy Silverado. I'm a fan of that car. What are we thinking on price for them? Keep in mind, a pre-owned car, I would have to shop. That truck's gonna be so different in my neck of the woods in North Carolina versus Texas versus California. I really want this dealership to call me back. They never call me back. I'm looking between 15 and 20 grand for one. Oh, okay, cool. You should be able to get one for that. You should be able to get one for that. All right, guys, we're going to stay on here for not too much longer, maybe a couple more minutes. So please, if you guys have any additional questions, please ask away. we're trying to I'm waiting for all the dealerships to get back with me for to finalize these three that we were doing yesterday. But everything looks good to go as of right now. Just trying to get everything in line. I was hoping that the finance manager of our client that's in the finance office right now would call me, but they never called. He just said he declined everything. Our client did. He said, I declined everything. Just want to let you know. I was like, dang, I'd hope that they would call me. Is Genesis a good car? I think Genesis is just overpriced personally, but overall it's a good car. Send Cheerwine to Texas. Oh, okay, cool. You're welcome. The lady, you're welcome. You're welcome. Other sites like Visor. Yeah, Visor's a great place to locate cars. With a Kia, is it worth purchasing the additional electrical warranty coverage? I'm a big fan if you plan on keeping that car for a long time to do that. I am, truly am. So the only reason we truly believe in it is the reason we put or we partnered up with a company for warranties and for Gap because those are the only two products that we believe in. So our clients who also believe in those, if you just want like a cheaper option, but the same coverage as you can use ours. Most overrated car, Corvette. I think the Corvettes are so overrated. Do you think 30K for a GR86 for 30,000 miles is a lot? Gladys, again, I would have to shop. It seems too high though, but I'd have to shop. Maybe your market says that that is a decent price. Just depends. What's the difference from a warranty and gap? Warranty covers your vehicle against mechanical failure. So, like if the touch screen goes out, your power seat, heated seat, things like that go out, that covers that. Gap insurance is in the case that you total out your vehicle. Let's say if you owe still like your payoff with the bank for your car is like 50 grand, but you total it out and then the insurance company gives you 45 grand. They market your value. The market value of your car is 45 grand when you total it. There's a $5,000 difference that you are going to have to come out of your pocket to pay that, to settle that loan. But if for any reason you have gap insurance, it covers that difference, so you don't have to come out of pocket. So our gap is $700, and that's 150% of retail, which is the exact same coverage as the dealer. So is it hard to lease when you're retired and your credit is 680? Not necessarily, Shayna. I think there's a lot more that goes into it than just your score, but I don't understand. Why didn't you guys book it yesterday? I'm calling. Let's go. I don't understand. Me and you agreed to terms yesterday at like 4 o'clock. Why didn't you just save the vehicle then? Why would you wait to do it this morning? These salespeople. Still no sheet on the Kia? No, no sheet. Do we need to do a consultation before hiring you? You can, and keep in mind the consultation. It is $100, but it goes into our fee. So if you hire us for 900, but you did the consultation first, you don't pay 100 plus 900. It's just 900, so it's 100 and then 800. It goes towards that purchase. So if you want to do a consultation with us, yeah, because a lot of people don't quite understand that we can help you for the $100 and you can go and work your deal. But if you just want us to do it, then yes, it's up to you though. But we can do the consultation before, absolutely. So, but guys, I just want to thank you guys for everything. We've been here a little over 2 hours, so we're touching base with all these dealerships to hopefully finalize all these here today. We've all agreed to pricing. Everything's finalized now. We just got to do all the loose ends and then hopefully get our clients their cars so they can pick them up and all that. But you guys are awesome. For more info about our service, guys, and you want to hire us, that yellow arrow bottom left of the screen, please click that. Send me a DM. I'm going to answer all of them right now. Also, top left of the screen is my profile. Give us a follow if you haven't given us a follow there. And you guys are awesome. Thank you. We hit 70,000 likes. We had over 60 new followers. We were live on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. Love you all. Tomorrow we should be back with another live negotiation. It's gonna be fun. They're all fun. I was hoping this dealership would call me back with the vehicle still available, but we'll see. Kate, thank you for the follow. All right, cool. All right, guys, enjoy your afternoon. If you guys have any questions that you want to reach out to me about, yellow arrow, bottom left of the screen. I'm here for the next 10 seconds and we're closing out. Mr. Watson, appreciate you. What are the hidden dealer fee? What are dealers' hidden fees? They're not hidden if you get everything in writing. So make sure you get everything in writing before you ever go in. Corinne, 70,000 likes. Yeah, that's good. Good. Jess, thank you for the follow. Kate, thank you for the follow. Appreciate all these extra follows. Brandy, thank you for the follow. You guys are awesome. Love you all. We'll see you guys tomorrow. And for some of you guys, we'll be talking today.